All right. Let's get into it. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Just a quick disclaimer before we get into it. Just want to let you guys know, in no way, shape, or form, I am a professional investor. I'm not here to tell you what type of stocks to buy or anything like that, but I am here to kind of share my knowledge about the stock market, and share my experience that I have in the stock market and try to break it down and make it simple for you guys, especially for like beginners who don't know anything about the stock market. The terminology can kind of be confusing sometimes. So I kind of try to break it down and make it simple for you to understand and things like that. All right, so let's get into it. So today we're going to be talking about the stock exchange. So when a stock now comes out, it's called an IPO, also known as an initial public offering. And then it goes on to the stock market where investors can buy and sell their stocks. Now, before the company goes onto the stock market, they need to figure out what exchange they need to go on. Stock exchange makes it simple for you to find an investor, a buyer or seller, either one, who will accept the price of the shares you are buying or selling. Without the stock exchange, you would have to go out and physically try to find someone to buy or sell your shares to. So you could be living in New York and sell your shares to someone who lives in Texas. Just imagine driving over 24 hours to find someone to buy or sell your stocks to. Nah, that's just crazy. That's just too much. You got to do too much, too much driving or trying to find a flight. That's just too much to do. Well, this is what it would be without the stock exchange. But with the stock exchange, you wouldn't have to drive or fly to Texas. The stock exchange keeps track of the trading volume and the price fluctuations. Think of the stock exchange like a flea market where vendors would pay for a spot in the flea market to sell their products. Now, shoppers come to the flea market to buy the vendor's products. As you can see, the flea market doesn't participate in buying or selling products, but instead it provides a space for the vendors to sell their products, which is basically what the stock exchange is. The stock exchange provides a place for the shareholders who wants to sell their stocks and for investors who wants to buy the stocks. There are different types of stock exchange, such as the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, over-the-counter markets, and a few more. Before you can be listed on these markets, the business, they have to meet certain requirements. I'll go over these requirements in a different, stock exchange like the NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange in a different video. Most trading used to be done on the trading floor, but now since we're living in a technological world, where technology is everything, most of the trades are now done through electronic trading. It's basically a computerized platform that connects buyers and sellers. An example of this is basically brokers like Robinhood, WEBULL, Public, Fidelity, E-Trade, and a lot more. I've provided some links below to some of the platforms that I trade from. You can click on the link below directly and open up a new account. If you're a new trader and you want to begin trading, just click on the links below, and it'll direct you to their website. It's either Robinhood or Webull, whichever one you want to go with, and they most of the time they usually give out free stock, so you get a free stock, and I get a free stock. So now, you kind of understand what the stock exchange is. In summary, the stock exchange is a place where people can meet to buy or sell the shares in a company, in a company stock. If you haven't already done this, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.